Hi everybody, my name is Galacticat, and today I'm going to continue on to the Dark Egg series. Um, so we have left off, I believe we are at the inn. We already slept, we talked to the people at the fireplace, so I guess we could just go ahead and continue on. Looks like our health, energy, and sanity is all filled back up. We do have our skill tree. I know we got haste and some copy move. Let's get out of here. Already looked at the bodies. Let's overlook into the path. It's locked. As you move downward, the snow starts to stick to the ground. The rain stops completely. A howling wind blows from the gates ahead, black metal polished with ice. You approach the gate but find it to be locked. You give the gate light push, but it doesn't even budge. Strewn around are frozen bodies covered in snow. More bodies. Awareness. Isn't that a stat? I noticed actually in the last video I was rewatching, there was a choice. I think it was when if I wanted to lie to the innkeeper, it said intelligence. So I think my stats involve like that kind of stuff. All around you are bodies of unspoken adventurers, merchants, and wanderers. Each journey began for their own reason, but all ended here. It seems that most things have already been taken, likely from other travelers along the way. You do, however, find a pouch of gold and a sword. Oh, there we go. You've never used one before. It might very well be time to learn. Yeah, it is. Strewn around are frozen bodies covered in snow. Let's go ahead. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Does it equip automatically? Where is the sword? Rusted sword. Equipped. Nice. And we have our sweater on, right? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. It's equipped already. Alright. Well, we don't gotta push it. We just gotta unlock it, right? You approach the gate, key in hand. The metal is frozen to the touch, but the key still slides in until it fits snugly inside. A small turn and a series of grinding clicks are heard from the lock. All at once, the gate begins pulling outwards, away from you. Metal screeches at regular intervals as the gate moves, perhaps the first time in years. The gate begins to slow as it fully opens. Whatever mechanisms inside that were giving it the force to move also seems to be holding it in place. I feel like it's either my English or both my English and the game's English is like mixed up. Or it's like my dyslexia or something. I don't know, because I'm terrible at reading stuff. I get letters mixed around. The path to the ruined city is open. Oh, once we go in, we can't go back, apparently. The snow surrounds the open gates. Their black, frozen frames look like an open jail cell, warning of the danger inside. The snow is getting heavier. Your hands are freezing. What's going on? Ruined architecture carves a path through the snowy road up to the city's entryway, a grand stone bridge. Bordering the entire city, or at least as much as you can see, is a great chasm. You cannot see the bottom, only the black nothingness it drops into. Snow rests atop of mountains on both your sides, across the chasm. Past the city lies more on the horizon. The bridge is old and broken at various points, but it's your only way forward. It should be safe to walk, you tell yourself. It has to be. The cold has become unbearable. Luckily, your coat keeps you warm. Go back to the Misted Harbor. We can't go back, right? Can we try going back? Oh yeah, okay, we can. They lied. The cold has become unbearable. Luckily, your coat keeps you warm. Oh yeah, bridge. Cross the bridge. I think it said once you pass the city, you can't go back. Crossing the bridge is no simple feat. As grand as it appeared on your way here, it is even grander to cross. Are we gonna get some fall damage? Thankfully, it feels sturdy. You think you saw pillars reaching down into the chasm for support, and it gives you a sense of safety. Corpses dot the bridge as you cross it, some frozen and others without flesh. Awareness. Rifle through the bodies for whatever you can find. Let's see what they got. Let's loot them. Noting that many of these are likely to be adventurers, you begin to rifle through each corpse for gold, items, weapons, anything of value. You do find a few things. As you search, the eyes of the lost and the frozen catch yours. Even as you try to avoid them, it shakes you. What do we get? Oh, we lost some sanity from that. 9 doubloons. Oh, 4 doubloons. What is this? And a health pot. Oh my gosh. And some more gold. Look at us. Corpses dot the fridge. Head back to the entrance. Press onward. You continue your trek forward, making your way past the chasm. Around you is naught but a wasteland of wind and snow. The landscape speckles itself with ruined buildings, old stone roads, and shattered monuments. The walls of the city reach much farther than what it still stands. As you reach the end of the bridge, it crumbles out to a large drop downward. Through the mist, you can faintly see the broken remains of a stairway. The bridge overlooks the city square. If only you can see anything past the frigid wall of mist. It doesn't seem wise. I think that would give us some fall damage. Could you make a rope way down? We do have rope. Walk back down the bridge. Travel to the left. Or travel down to the pathway. To the left where nothing is right, or to the right where nothing is left. Or do we just jump? We don't want to jump. Could you make a rope way down? Let's do it. You gauge the distance below and see if your rope can reach the bottom. There are a few sturdy pillars nearby you can tie to. Unfortunately, the drop is a bit too far to be safe. Even with a rope, you'll need to tie to a second together. Wait, what? You'll need to tie a second together to make it. Aw, man. I guess to the right. The path is mostly clean compared to the bridge, though small patches of crumbled debris dot the edges. Soon the path expands to a circular courtyard, its edges dotted with pillars of varying levels of decay. It's not particularly large, but it's open enough. In the center is a well, and to the east lies a narrow set of stairs to the upper section of the city. A body lies against the well. Come closer. You think you hear talking, but it's faint. Very faint. Almost a whisper. You pause and wait for more talking, but nothing comes. What? Inspect the well, inspect the body, climb the stairs to the upper city. Let's check the body. You step forward the body and lean down, but quickly find them dead. There's no chance the voice came from here. You approach the well and hear the whispers again. Come closer. It's clearly coming from the well. From the corner of your eyes, you notice the dead body holds a hand out. In it is a note. You lean down and grab it. Don't open. It trails off. Given the dried blood on his hand, it seems it was written hastily with the only thing he had left. Come closer. Another whisper prompts your attention towards the well again. You peer into the well, but see only darkness. Down here, the voice says, with more energy now. Please. The well is quiet. Don't open? Let's open it. Oh man. Should we open this? It says not to open, but we're gonna... Oh, we cannot be used here. Okay. Let's go use your rope to rappel down the well. That sounds like bait, but we're gonna go ahead. You hook your rope to a large stone impaled into the ground and wrap the other around yourself. You position yourself at the well's edge and begin your descent. It's hard to judge the depth of the well. The further you go, the more you worry that you might not have enough rope to reach the bottom. Your descent takes minutes, and the light darkens until there's none. Thankfully, your feet feel ground below you, and you quickly stand and untie your rope. The well is dark and dank. Your eyes adjust, albeit slowly. Where the well's opening should be is only a sheet of darkness. Strange. The well can't be that deep, can it? Small illumination of a tunnel at the side of the well gives the room a small glow, and you hear the voice call, "Oh, you made it. Come closer, please." That sounds like bait. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Travel towards the glow. You head into the cave's maw, crouching to fit and intent on finding the source of the glow. It only takes a few steps until the tunnel opens up. The sanctuary? What does that sound? The area is small but breathable. The stone walls are polished and carved, clearly man-made. Old clothes are strewn about the floor. At the far side of the room is a wooden confessional built into the wall. A curtain drapes over its opening. The light comes from behind it. Against the blinder is the shadow of an old woman, rocking back and forth without a movement. Oh, there you are. Please open up my curtain, won't you? I wish to see you. Let's talk to the woman. You call out to the old lady. Her head tilts down. Oh, hello, young one. Hello. Thank goodness you're here. Please, open up my curtain, will you? It is so dark down here, and I cannot see you. The woman continues to rock back and forth. Stop squeaking your damn chair. Oh my goodness. Who are you? What are you doing here? Why can't you open it? What is that light? How long have you been down here? Let's ask them why. You ask the woman why she can't open it herself. I am far too old to do it myself, is all she says. The woman continues to rock back and forth. Who are you? You ask her who she is. I am who I am, and I am lost. Please, won't you help me? I am old, and I am trapped in here. How long have you been down here? You ask her how long she's been down here. I've been here far too long. No old woman should be down here, and yet I've been here far too long. Yes, far too long. Open up my curtain for me. There are fascinating things behind here. So old like me, down here too long. Antiques, yes. You would like them. Just open up my curtain. The woman heaves as she rocks frantically. Oh my gosh, it's like squeaking faster. Is this a trap? What is that light? She speaks before you even ask. You wish to see it? Do you wish to see it, traveler? I can let you see it. Open my curtain and I will let you see it. Oh, it's a pretty light. It is. So pretty, you must see it, traveler. Just open up my curtain. Open it, open it, open it. She rocks with each command. The woman's entire body vibrates when you get closer to her. What are you doing down here? She speaks before you even ask. I'm waiting for you, for one as you, a kind soul, a lovely soul, to open up my curtain. Please, please open up my curtain. I will show you what I came here down here for. It's lovely. Just open up my curtain and I will show you. The woman's entire body vibrates when you get closer to her. So we open the curtain. She picks up speed when you get close. Yes, yes. Open it. Open. Her shadow becomes increasingly hunched and elongated. As your hand grabs the bottom of the curtain, her head fidgets uncontrollably in every direction. Her neck stretches as it tries to keep up. She bangs against the wood of her box. Do it, do it. You grab the edge of the curtain. You lift it up. The room goes dark. There is no light behind the curtain. There isn't anything. Laughter echoes through the well. It's dark. What? Whoa, I just got chills. Let's check the bundle of old clothes lie strewn about. You step toward the old clothes lying near the corners of the room. Many are scratched and tattered. Some leave your hands wet with water or with blood. You parse through the clothes, checking pockets and their wear. You find some gold in various dirty pouches. You find one bundle that looks clean. Remembering the frozen adventure, you gather them up and place them in your bag. Wait, what? You find one bundle that looks clean, remembering the freezing adventure. Oh, was it? Oh, because the dead bodies, so the clothes were taken here or something? Or is it trying to say no? It's not saying to bring this to the wife and kid, right? It's not saying that. It's dark. Got some gold. Old warm clothes protect from the cold. A small bundle of 3 gold and 4 gold. Oh, that was scary. Oh my gosh. The room is dull and damp, so we climb back up to the surface. Climb out of the well. It takes much exertion, but you manage. There is only the sound of the wind. Wow, that was spooky. We have 77 gold, and we have some warm clothes. Is our sweater better? Defense 1, cold resistance 1. I feel like I don't get it. A thick coat for the cold that has a soft inside. Old warm clothes to protect from the cold. We have 2 of the same, like, clothes. Let's go up to the stairs. The stairs are long and narrow. They climb high, giving way to a misted view of the entire city below. The stone grows more polished and ornate with every step as you enter into what once was the rich portion of the city. A large pavilion blocks the snowfall. On one side, the pavilion gapes out to the city, with large marble pillars lining the opening. On the other are the collapsed remains of many, many ruins. What they were for, you do not know. Living quarters, perhaps? Motionless in the center of the pavilion are 2 rows of stone statues facing away from you, towards the hallway. So we view the city of the pavilion. Peering out into the great city, you see the remains of villages and yards strewn across a large wasteland. It's a long way down. The market on the side of the city sticks out even through the fog, and above it you can see a sprawling system of bridges, a second village in the sky. Bridge remains jutting from the pavilion tell you that they used to connect all the way here, long ago. Finally, to your right lies a massive temple, wide and towering into the bridges above, towering higher than even this lookout. When you turn out from the pavilion's opening, the stone statues behind you look out into the city. So we inspect the stone statues. The statues shimmer with a glossy black. They look no worse for wear, mostly protected from the elements. You pull yourself next to one of the statues, finding it to be oddly warm when you touch it. From here, you can guess where the statue is looking. In an open area of the city is the faint image of a woman. She stands still, like a ghost. The statues are trained on her. The stone statues in the center look out into the city. Travel past the hallway. You travel down the stone hallway until you reach a closed-off room. At the far end is a monument to the egg. Carved into the stone, a mountain ridge lies in the distance, with waterfalls washing forward into a lush forest. Off the wall, in a central basin lies a stone replica of the egg, with stone trees surrounding it. The room is empty, besides the beautiful monument and an elevator? So we inspect the monument. You take a closer look at the monument. The writings are unreadable, but the carvings tell a story. Great winged creatures fly down from above to the people on the ground. Some people raise their hands to the beasts. Some kneel, some bow. All are smiling. The beasts are difficult to make out. Gashes in the old stone line up to their forms perfectly, as if someone intentionally distorted themselves. Some wings hold 10 of eyes and some have none. Most have what look to be multiple heads, though you can't tell. Their limbs are humanoid but unpredictable. The egg lies central to them, being gifted down to the people. The forest surrounds it, lush with life. Elsewhere are barren wastelands, wherever the egg is on. Rather than waterfalls flowing towards the egg, it seems more like everything originates from it. And of course, that ornate egg still lies offset from the monument. In fact, the position of the egg is rather strange. Peering down, you notice a series of latching locking in place. Quite similar to the chapel, in fact. Oh, like the beacons. The room is empty, save for the beautiful monument. You notice the egg that can be unlocked. Let's do it. Let's get the stone egg. You've dealt with something like this before. So you quit? Oh, wait. Oh, we almost had it, I think. Wait. This should be it. Why isn't... This isn't filled up. It doesn't look like these are charged or something. Oh, there we go. Yes. With a click, the egg comes undone. The stone is oddly warm. An ornate stone sculpture of the dark egg taken from its monument. The room is empty, save for the beautiful monument, so we go up the elevator. A gate off the side of the room catches your eye. Behind the steel bars is a caged lift of some kind. The gate is easy to open, but the wooden platform is far below. In the city, certainly not safe to step on. The elevator sits inactive. Its gears are a bit rusted or covered with snow, so we go back. Do we return to the pavilion? Stone statue in the center looks out into the city. Should we go back and oh, I remember, so this was like the right path, right? So now we go to the left. So only sound of the wind, so I think we go back to the bridge. Yeah, because this was the right. We don't want to jump. We don't want to jump. We go to the left. You walk up the staircase to a higher portion of the city. Ruins of the town lie below you, fading into the fog as you climb. At the top of the staircase is a wide walkway filled with stands, homes, banners, the remnants of a well-used market. Snow covers everything you see. It's quiet. Houses, broken as they are, block your view past the immediate street. Let's go up the ladder. You climb up the ladder to this house's rooftop and find a sprawling web of pathways from roof to roof, hidden from the streets below. Doors lead in and out of the attics of homes, and abandoned shops exist up here as well. A few of these stands still hold some of their wares. Oh wow, so it's like a layered city? Kind of like that one forest city in Pokemon Emerald in Gen 3, where it's like you can like climb these trees almost, but instead of trees it's like just houses or markets. The air is colder up here, but the fog is largely gone. It covers over the streets, making it hard to see below the walkways. The rooftops have clear wear on them, but look plenty sturdy for any traveler. So we stand on the various stands. The different shops hold old linens, broken pots, emptied vials, and shattered glasses for sale. Most of it is more aesthetic than practical. None of it is useful to you. You do, however, notice that almost all of them have the dark egg etched into them somewhere, along with a series of odd winged beasts. Oh wow, so they were crafted as an aesthetic statue, kind of. At the back of one stand is an intact glass pot, mostly wrapped in a pouch. It has noticeable wear. Perhaps it might sell for something. Ooh. A beautiful glass pot found inside the cold gates. An etching of a winged beast in the dark egg. Nice. Use the catwalks. From above, you can see past the outer cities of walls into the Arctic wasteland beyond. And after that, the land is devoured by the city's wide outer chasm. The old rooftops crumble at several spots, and many of the guardrails have rusted away. Guardrails. Let's go to the attics. The bridgeway rounds the side of the house. The bridgeway rounds the side of a row of houses, each one with their sides torn off, their attics exposed. Most of what's inside is old and rotten from the elements. The open maws of the rooftops do make a nice place to hide from the cold, though. While inside one of the attics, you find a small satchel of old coins. More doubloons! 8. Head to the rooftop market. Let's go down to the street. Let's go to the right alley. Oh wait, we can go to this street. This city's pretty big. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get lost. Continue down the streets, passing houses and thin roads until you reach the end of the street. On your side is a large staircase. On the other, an old abandoned shack. Guardrails pen you from falling. The street leads to the markets and the stairs down to the cities. Let's go to... Wait, if we go to the left? How big is it? Oh my gosh. You enter the alleyway, looking for anything of a note. Though mostly empty, you do notice something shiny in the corner near some boxes. A shining scale lies between wood and brick. Seems lizard-like. You reach to put it in your bag, but large claws grab at you from behind. Surprised, you jerk out of their hold and twist around, facing a scaled creature with arms that drag against the ground. Oh. What is this? Encountered lizard fell. What? This is our player. This is lizard fell. What is this? Oh my god, we're in combat. Mana increases by 1 at the start of your turn. Spend it to use skills. How does this work? Oh, next. What in the world? Lizard fell slashes at players with their claws. Lizard fell deals 1 damage to player. Oh, now this is our turn. Oh, it's like a turn-based game. Let's go. Click and hold in a direction to move. What? Move range? What? End movement. So we can go this way? And then use a skill? Slam? Wait. Move, click and hold in the direction. So let's get closer to it. End movement. And we don't want to use an item. Oh, it doesn't end your turn. Let's use slam. Click the unit you want to target. Player pulls back and plants their feet. With a push forward, they slam into the lizard fowl, the force causing them to recoil. Player deals 12 damage to lizard fowl. They seem uneasy. I bet. Lizard fowl lunges towards player and bites into their arm. Damn! Big bite. Lizard fowl heals for 0 health. They breathe a sigh of relief. Lizard fowl deals 0 damage to player. So we attack again. Sword. Well, WIP. Currently the same as knife. Click on a unit repeatedly to do damage. I'm assuming WIP means a work in progress. Sure, they're gonna update the game then. Player deals 5 damage to lizard fowl. They give a wary look. Lizard fowl slashes at player with their claws. Lizard fowl deals 1 damage to player. Let's attack again. Damn! We go crazy. The creature falls, crumbling to ash with a wail. Hopefully there aren't more of whatever that was. You grab the skill as you leave. Guardrails pen you. Oh look, a luminescent scale. Its smooth heart outside holds no scratches. Cha-ching. Nice. Let's go to the right alley. The alleyway is a bit more open than others. Brighter too. Boxes line the sides of the walls. You search around the alley for a bit, but find nothing of a note. Let's go to the ladder. Oh, this is the catwalks. So then we go to the streets. And to the shack. The door of the shack creaks when it opens. It's old and it doesn't open it all the way, but there is enough room for you to step in. The shack is empty, dusty. Books lie against a wall in a small library of sorts, though most are torn and unusable. A large window lies at the side of the shack, overlooking the ruined city, just barely through the fog. You can make out a woman standing still in the center. The air is as stale as the shack itself. Check out the bookshelves. The bookshelf is filled with plenty of books, some older than others. The titles on their spines are written in the same strange language you found in the books as the chapel. Unreadable. An old native language, maybe? The dust is heavier here, likely due to the clutter. Let's go to the desk. When you turn from the shelf, you notice one book open on a writing desk. It's badly damaged, but the lettering catches your eye. It's readable. Written in your tongue. You parse whatever text is left of the book, though the rips make it hard to make out. The Sky Children, with their great knowledge, were worshipped by the humans across the islands. Every item made was to be marked with a sigil in their image. The next page is especially torn. They who came from above, their numerous gifts a blessing, the foolish humans of the ground. a form fit for ones greater than us, ever-changing, their eternal eyes. Nothing more can be read. On another page, still fully intact, is a drawing of a monument to the egg. It depicts the Sky Children lowering the egg to the people below. The Sky Children? You notice it's the very same monument you saw carved in stone on the other side of the city. Oh, so these... Okay, so these armed, winged-like, biblically accurate angel creatures are called Sky Children, who took over desperate people to like create an army almost. Kind of. Not an army, but like a possessed like island. So we go to the window. You go to the window and squint, trying to discern as much as possible. The fog fights at you at every turn. The only thing clear are the ruins of various houses and the woman. Looking closer, you can see her mouth moving. She turns towards the window and swivels her head upward. Your eyes meet. She stands still. Her mouth is moving. Is she saying something? You can't tell. She looks down. She walks away. The air is as stale as the shack itself. So we go to the attic. The attic is bright. Surprisingly so. A few steps up the ladder, you see why. It leads directly outside. A large hole in the roof opens to a flat terrace atop to the shack, connecting to a sprawling spiderweb of rooftop walkways above the common road. The rooftops have clear wear on them. Their height makes travel precarious. Walk along the rooftop paths. The stone bridges lead to a large, circular fountain of sorts, though nothing flows anymore. A broken pergola towers over the area, covered with snow. The sky courtyards overlook the town below. A pathway leads to the rooftops of the main city, but the catwalks there are dangerously decayed. Agility? Travel to the main city despite the danger? What? We have some agility, right? We have some haste. Enter the old shack. Let's risk it a little bit. The catwalks are in disarray and are dangerously narrow. Most of the edges have completely dissolved, now asking you to balance yourself. The ruined city lies below the fog. With a deep breath, you balance and walk across the sky, snow falling around you. Ooh, so we're like on a almost like thin plank bridge of like on top of like layers of the city, and we're like looking down and see fog and snow. We don't want to fall. With careful poise and precision, you keep your footing and step carefully through the catwalks. The catwalks walk up to a short staircase until they connect to a great bridge. The ancient bridge spans across the city with a small crescent to its shape. Its wide deck is bounded by thick stone walls waist high. It towers over every building in the city, save for the spire of the temple below. Even so, the drop to the temple looks to be a good 30 feet or so. A large skylight in the roof of the temple lines up with the center of the bridge, where the walls open up to see down into it. And in plain view of the window is an odd creature of some kind hunched over. It covers itself with great white wings and it's bleeding. Etchings run the entire length of the bridge's walls, all of winged creatures of the dark egg. Let's check the creature. Coming closer to the creature, you see a massive wound on its side, hidden below its wings. It's bleeding and looks infected. Can we help him? The creature perks up a bit and turns. His face is nearly human, save for his black eyes and elongated skull. It juts out like a sharp knife centered on its nose. Underneath its pointed nose is a pointed mouth that speaks. Ah, you, child, won't you please help me? His eyes widen with hope when he meets you. He gestures to his festering wound. Please, please help me. Help this poor creature. Something doesn't feel right about this thing. Attack the creature. Oh man. Maybe I've been too nice. Maybe it's gonna backfire. We do have a health pot. Listen to what he has to say. Let's listen to him first. Let's hear his story. Let's ask him what's up. The creature looks pleased as you come close. Oh, it is a good thing you've come. A miracle it is. His wings unfurl with some effort. I am the Sky Sire, as they used to call me. He says, gesturing to the city below. I am a Sky Child. The Sky Sire sits back, Wings open. His now fully visible wound looks painful and rotten. Is he really a sky child? Is your wound alright? I mean, but all these sky children like seem to be very more highly like godly. Like I don't know if they would be in such a situation like this, right? What are these sky children? The Sky Sire regards you with a bit of curiosity. You do not know of the Sky Children? Everyone on the island should know. Ah, of course. You are not of the island, are you? My apologies. He strains himself as much as he can and then continues. The Sky Children are angels from the heavens. To this blessed island they came down and graced the people with their presence. Look. He gestures to the walls. At the etching of the bridge, that is them. They are them. And of me as well. A faint smile graces his face. From the children came prosperity, peace, and all that is good, and so it was that the people blossomed too. But for every good human who understood their place, there was another who wanted to conquer the Sky Children for their own lust of power. So were the Sky Children once actually good, and something possessed even them, to make them look like the bad people? His face twists. Those who would attack the good children attack me for their own selfish greed. Nothing but snakes that learn to walk, he spits. The Sky Sire stops short while talking, a grimace enveloping his face. He clutches near his wound. My apologies. The pain only gets worse by the day, you see. It's a nasty curse, given to me by the devil herself. It burns deeper, festers endlessly, all from her, down there. He points with his wings behind you. Down in the middle of the city, do you see her? You walk over the bridge's edge and look down. Down below you see the same woman you saw before, the frozen one. She still stands where you found her. You see her, don't you? That witch is the reason I am like this. He groans as he adjusts himself. That witch is why I cannot move from this spot. It was she that gave me this festering wound, this rot. Even now she still digs her knife into me, my magic barely keeping her aback. It is all I can do to keep struggling against her, as I have done alone for centuries. Oh man, are we gonna side with the Sky Children or with the witch? Let's go ahead and believe the Sky Savior. You say you believe him and attempt to comfort him. His face softens, the previous anger vanishing. Ah, young one. It might be strange to hear, but your words might be the very thing to bring me peace. He closes his eyes. You do not know what pain solitude can be when it is not by choice. The Sky Sire leans back against the bridge wall, exhausted. Enough. I tire of talking. This crumbling body cannot even move anymore, not even heal itself. Until she is gone, that is. He turns his head to you. Traveler, he says, for my sake, no, for the sake of the city, I urge you, kill that witch. I'm too weak to do it myself. I can only match her as I have been. But if you attack her now, I'm sure you can do it. It is only because of me that this city is still standing, despite her best wishes. If you kill her now, I can finally rest. The Sky Sire closes his eyes, brows knit together. Oh man, what do we do? What do we do? I don't want to just take one side. I gotta hear both sides of the story. Killing the witch is a bit. The thought of killing the woman down there makes you hesitate. The Sky Sire seems to pick up on this. I know what I ask of you is harrowing, child. I know, but know that you will be saving many lives if you do this for me. Before you go, the Sky Sire raises his hand. He concentrates, then shoots something behind you, towards the elevator. You turn and notice the elevator rising its platform by itself. Its old gears creak to life, shaking off the snow and rust off like it was nothing. There, he says, a way down for you, and for your trouble, I promise you my eye when you come back. It's the key to the temple below. He chuckles at your expression. What, you didn't think I'd know why you came here? Don't worry, I think you'll do fine. Now slay in my name. Etchings run the entire length of the bridge's walls, all of winged creatures of the Dark Egg. What? Can we heal him? That's... Oh, you're back, says the Sky Sire. What is it? Oh my gosh, we can only choose to attack him or leave? I wonder what would happen if we healed him. That's okay. Let's go... Let's go south. As you walk towards the pavilion, the bridges seem to climb upward ever so slightly. The incline is subtle, and you aren't sure if you are just imagining it. Which, every step, the chill of the cold dwindles, and the city's fog lifts. Or maybe you've climbed above it. You notice how thin the clouds have gone. At the edge of the bridge is the light, dim in the distance, but growing brighter as you come closer. You keep climbing. An overwhelming warmth blankets you as you get close, and a blinding light rests above the bridge's end. You look up and see something. A white gate? A porcelain white staircase leads up, disappearing into the light. Everything is still calm. Are we in heaven? Strange. You feel you've seen this place before. Nothing looks quite right, and yet it's familiar somehow. Oh gosh, are we in like an alternate area again? The edge of the bridge blends into the foot of the staircase seamlessly, from ancient stone to smooth alabaster. You see snippets of your memories, old and new, swirling in the light, like nostalgic old friends. They greet you. One step up the staircase, you've never felt so at peace. What did you even come here for? Does it even matter? Another step up the staircase. You only become more sure of yourself as your mind empties, free of worry. Why is the stepway like whited out? You lower your head and turn, walking back down into the freezing abyss. Wait, what's down there? Let's go back. Let's go back up here. One step up the staircase. You never felt so at peace. What did you even come here for? Does it even matter? Another step occurs. You only become sure of yourself. Step after step, you climb the staircase until the light surrounds you. It's so close, so warm. Go towards the light. There's no going back after this. What? Oh my gosh, it's like gone here. Are we in heaven? Are we about to die? Are we... Oh look, you can... Oh, what are we doing? What is this? With a deep breath, you stare into the light directly and walk forward up to the great white gates. You touch the light and close your eyes. Passing through the gate, beyond a lovely sunrise awaits you. What happened? Oh. What? No! No! Wait, what? We didn't even save or anything. Oh my god, did it just kill us? Was that... Oh, I knew it. Gosh darn it. Does this autosave? This autosaves to your last location. Would you like to... What would you like to do with slot? Load it? Please tell me we... Uh-oh. Oh, we're still here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was scary. I'm so glad there's an autosave. Oh, wow. That we're not... We're not going to the white walkway. Oh, wow. That's crazy. No, we go back. We go back. Oh, wait. We had to step away. Wow. Okay, so the white walkway was something that was like kind of like accepting our heaven. We were kind of accepting death almost. It was, we were losing our reason. We were seeing our memories and everything. And oh, okay, so we don't want to go there yet, at least. Holy moly. I'm going to go ahead and end it here and continue this off again. Thank you all so much for watching. I noticed I hit over 50 subscribers. Thank you so much, everybody. That means a lot. That I didn't think that was gonna progress that quick. So if you're watching to the end, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That means the world to me. Till next time, I'll see you all later.